After getting caught
See,
in the
instead
act,
of
Karen here
blaming
starts
and
acting
turning
like
the
she's an
mirror and looking at
undercover neighborhood
themselves, they
watchman.
can't let
Well,
you.
something's going on in
They
there.
can't let
Something's
you.
going on in
So it's the Amazon.
Taking the
That they're
package.
basically
taking my
pulling a
package. That's
commie
my stuff.
China on your ass.
Oh my God!
They can't let you
You're
think
fine.
that they're an actual
After
poo-poo
getting
too,
caught in the
right?
act, Karen here starts acting
you know
like
what's
she's an
funny?
undercover neighborhood
You know
watchman.
what's really
Well,
funny?
something's going on in there. Something's
So
going
it's
on
the-
in
so
there.
it's the
Putin and Xi
Amazon.
Jinping actually are who
No,
the
you're
fuck
not taking
they
my
say
package.
they
That's
are.
my stuff.
These big tech companies,
Oh my God!
as we say in the video community, don't
After getting
piss
caught
on
in
my
the
back
act,
and tell
Karen
me
here
it's raining.
starts acting
Don't
like she's
tell
an
me that you're
undercover
Russian
neighborhood watchman.
disinformation.
Well, something's going on in there.
But you're the
Something's going on in there.
you're the actual one doing the
No, you're not
fucking
taking my
disinformation
That's my
yourself.
Oh my
Russia, Russia, it's the Russians, it's the Russians. Do you know? Please, from this point forward, if I ever hear Russian disinformation, Chinese disinformation, I don't care from Timbuktu and misinformation, Ebola misinformation, Hershey, Pennsylvania misinformation. I don't give a fuck where it's from. I don't believe you. I don't.
So there
Believe you.
we had it. Farron Fronczak
These
lost
Twitter
her
files
fancy local network
Point
affiliate
blank.
news jobs where she was the head cheese.
That our country,
She lost those jobs
who
and
told
ended up
us
a disheveled
to our face
drug addict, informant,
that we're
disinfo
giving you your
informant
voice,
for RT Sputnik
fucking
and now
spat in our
Heartlands and all these other. She used to be on
turned
with
us around
Oz. She
and
was on that
stabbed us in
Beauty
the
and
fucking
Boomer,
back and
which was
said, you
Raw
know what?
Media.
We did it
Now
because we
those
knew it
look
was
like
good
they've
for
been
you.
scrubbed.
Oh, something's going on in there. Something's going on in there.
It's the
Don't tell
Amazon.
me that you're Russian
No, you're not taking my
disinformation.
package. That's my stuff.
But you're the actual one doing the fucking disinformation.
You're fine.
Oh my God! Oh, something's going on in there. Something's going on in
So
there.
it's the Amazon. No, you're not taking my package. That's my stuff.
Please.
Oh my God!
You're fine.
Don't tell me that you're Russian
Something's going on in there. Something's going on in there.
So it's the Amazon.
You're the
No, you're not
actual
taking
one
my package.
doing
That's
the
my
fucking
stuff.
disinformation yourself.
Oh my God!
You're fine.
Something's going on in there. Something's going on in there.
So it's the Amazon.
Please.
No, you're not taking my package. That's my stuff.
Don't tell me that you're Russian disinformation.
You're fine.
But you're the actual
Something's going on in there.
doing
Something's
the
going on in
So
there.
it's the Amazon.
Taking the
No, you're not taking my package. That's my stuff.
Russia, it's the Russians.
You're fine.
Please.
Something's going on in there. Something's going on in there.
So it's the Amazon.
Russian disinformation.
No, you're not taking my package. That's my
But
stuff.
you're the actual one doing the fucking disinformation.
You're fine.
Something's going on in there. Something's
So
going on in there.
it's the Amazon. No, you're not taking my package. That's my stuff.
Please.
Oh my God!
You're fine.
I think this is pretty funny and proof that Farron Fronczak was the woman in the video where I exposed her as a common felon stealing someone's package. She's acting very mad. This is from last night. So this is her first appearance since being exposed on that video. So we'll listen. I had to put this on very low. She goes into a high-pitched, hysterical rant. She sounds exactly like the woman in the other video when making that rant. So let's listen in. This is only a couple minutes. And then after that, I'll include the moment in the other video where it sounds very similar. I'll compare and contrast them. And then it's 5 a.m. since I'm up early right now. The drowsy pill wore off, so I'm awake the next day. I'd probably end up napping a little bit when I wake up this early. But it's too early right now to start drinking coffee. It even feels too early to do my Tai Chi. It's amazing. It's not really the Tai Chi, the Qigong that is this amazing. It's the after effects of it. It is amazing. But then it gives me vitality for most of the day. I do have to nap because of that pill, but otherwise my breathing just naturally is at a low, refined rate. They call it refined. When you're breathing so naturally and fully that it's refined. It's early, so I might do a little bit of that live stream thingy that I do. I'm clearly the winner in exposing Internet cointelpro. There's no way around it. Farron's reaction, her going ballistic the next day, to me is proof. I don't know how she found out, if someone gave her the heads up. They said, hey Farron, just a little heads up here that the troll there found the video where you stole the package. So I don't know if that's what happened, or she plugs her name into the search engine, or she checks my channel. She might be addicted to my channel. She has shown up before in comments. She knows my channel. She knows me. The few times I would sign on, I would subscribe to her channel. She makes you subscribe to get into the chat. A few times recently I tried doing that. She engaged me. She wanted me to stay. I could feel it. She wanted the old Tokyo Shemp who dominated fault lines on the Sputnik Fault Lines channel. But I don't play by their rules. I don't play by their rules because I'm real. I got highly educated. I work for no one. I've been so effective as a citizen journalist exposing Internet cointelpro that they mimic me. They mimic me. I think on the Franco show, I'm not going to watch it, I'm not going to look into it, but I see they're listing consciousness as a topic. Really? Consciousness? I've already shared some other examples. I think that when they became the Scoop Gang, I think that pretty much sealed the deal that they mimic me. To prove it, that was when I was like, wait a second, it's pretty bizarre. It's pretty effing bizarre. I did notice Poinkinen Friday, the guy was completely out of control for a face. He was getting hysterical. He was embarrassing Jardula, who is an obvious junkie himself, yet one who tries to have a modicum of professionalism. He tries to keep it together. Poinkinen, for long stretches, kept nothing together. It was pathetic. They're all frickin' pathetic. And that's why I'm up early right now making this video on Farron Fronczak. The way she acted last night, is proof to me. I can just tell that she is aware that I found that video of her stealing a package. This to me is proof. So I made my videos. I was myself over the years, and I could see the reaction of the state-sponsored trolls who I exposed. They quit YouTube. They scrubbed channels. It's pretty darn funny. They decided to double up and gin it up. Double down and gin it up is the phrase, sorry. They tried to double down and gin it up, but it's over. I exposed them. They have to cheat on numbers. I check in on fault lines on Friday too. I go up there. It said like 500 views, but there are only about 200 watching. This was right at the beginning, 8-ish a.m., towards the beginning of that dive show. So they were already right there. One could see it. If they had been there at the time I was, they would see, without even clicking start, because YouTube does like an auto play so they're getting an instant view if someone clicks on the video. It's not that way at Fault Lines. At Fault Lines, you can check out how many you're watching, and you don't have to watch it yourself. I was right there. It said like 500 views, but only 200 were actually, it said 200 watching right now. I've noticed a lot of things like that over the years. It's fakery. So anyway, the point of this one right here is to just show that during Farron's first appearance, since I exposed her, since I found her stealing a package, she's acting guilty. Further proof, I think, that I nailed it, that I exposed her, that I figured her out completely, that she's done. They're all done. Not only are they all done, I've provided a means by which anyone can test any show, any person. Sam Cedar is cointelpro. Joe Rogan is cointelpro. Jimmy Dore is batshit insane cointelpro. I'm the winner. That's how it goes. Thanks for your time and consideration. Maybe I'll be back soon with and live stream some of Farron going nuts. For now, I don't know where. I've just been talking into the machine right now, and I have to figure out how to. I grabbed a couple minutes already, a minute or two already of Farron flipping out. I already found the spot that shows that she's batshit insane. And that's something she was triggered, that she's mad, that she's so mad it transcends anything going on for her. Something is overwhelmed her last night. I can't think of anything else other than my video showing her stealing a package, saying the guy probably took the package back. It's tough to see what happened. She's on the ground saying, "You killed my dog." It's freaking pathetic. Farron Fronczak is perhaps, it's a toss-up between Farron Fronczak and Steve Poikonen as to who is the most pathetic, chicken-faced disinfo shill on the planet.